this. Oh, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Perseverance Marimeni, also known as Madam Speaker, also known as the CEO of Self Love. Guys, if you have not joined the family, please do, because we're just a few people away from getting to 20,000 subscribers. Please hit that subscribe button, guys, so that we can reach that milestone, that beautiful milestone. So, look, what I have in my hand here is Botswana Pula. 200 pula, 200 pula, 20, 20, 20, 10. Okay, this is the amount of money that I'm left with just before I crossed the border from Botswana to South Africa, because I was in Botswana. Okay, I'm right here by the money exchange. I'm here to exchange this money back to rand so that I can now use it on the other side, because after pouring petrol, buying snacks and the wax, basically this is all that I'm left with. I even had to give all the coins to the petrol attendant because I don't even know how to count those things. I actually got to realize that we don't know money because we read it. We know money because of the color. Okay. So with all these funny colors that I'm seeing here, I know absolutely nothing. Like, I don't even know. This brown to me looks like a 20, but here it's a 200. This pink, to us it's a 50, but here it's 20. The 10, I don't even know what it looks like, but it's even transparent. See? Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make here is that this money has been so useful and full of value for me throughout my stay in Botswana. But now that I'm going back to South Africa, it is absolutely useless. It is useless, right? So even if I were to take it with me, my kids would probably tear it or something like that, because it is that useless. That's how useless it is, right? So for it to be of value, I need to change it to South African rands. But then when I was crossing over to this side, all my South African rands were useless. So the point that I'm trying to make, as I was thinking, driving all the way, coming this side to the border, is that so many of us are holding on to things which are of no value to us, or we are forcing ourselves into situations where we want people to value us, and we are not of the currency of what they subscribe to, right? Because so many of us get stuck in situations and in relationships where everybody else around you sees your value. Everybody else around you, they even get to talk to your partner to say, "Para, do you see that you have a good woman? Do you see that you have a good one? Do you see that you have 200 pula, Mara? Do you see? Do you see that this is what you have?" But because to them, that currency is of no value, to them, they don't even understand what this is about. They can't even read this. They can't even know what it is from just looking at the color. To them is useless, because where they are in their life, this is not buying. This cannot buy. And it is just so sad that even when you are a 200 rand or a 200 pula, you try so hard to make somebody else actually see you for what you're worth, see your value for what you're worth, to say, listen, I'm a 200 pula. This that you're running after is a 10 pula, not even 200 pula. Yeah, 200 pula. You're running after a 10 pula. I'm a 200 pula here. Or you're running after a 10 rand. I'm a 200 pula here. But when I, as a 200 pula, you are absolutely useless to them. They can't buy with you as a 200 pula. They would rather settle for a 10 rand, because that for them is what their currency is. So many of us are women who have worked very hard on ourselves, myself included. I've worked very hard on myself, on my emotional well-being, and also on my business. And also I'm literally, there's a lady that I gave a lift to. She just got off another car, and she said she wanted to come drop off CVs this side. So I was like, okay, let me give her a lift. I remember the last time somebody gave me a lift, so I did give her a lift. She was telling me, "Your life is tough. I'm just trying to drop off my CV, this and that," right? So, and I was telling her, you meet people in a funny way, and you actually grow and build relationships from just meeting a stranger on the side of the road. But the thing is that, what do you value? What is of value to you? We are so stuck in situations where we are valueless, and we tend to forget that all we have to do is just to move from where we are to a place where we will be dwelling, we will be of value. as I was explaining to this lady on the road what I do, she's like, yes, sis, you're a hardworking woman. I'm like, yeah, I try. I'm one of the hardworking people that I know. I'm one of the most hardworking people I know, even though I have to blow my own horn. Then she says to me, she asked me about being married and stuff. I'm like, no, I'm not. And I know so many times in my marriage, I've had people in my life, not in my marriage, in my life, I've had people asking me, why would somebody leave a woman like you? Like you're an all-rounder. You are a full package. You are smart. You are business minded. You are this. You are that. Well, I am of no currency to the person that you think. I may be of good use to you. I may be of value to you, but the person that I'm stuck with, to them, I'm just Botswana pulas, and they can't do anything with me, and they can use me in any way. So I need us to understand that they are not wrong at the same time. And as much as you are pula and you are staying in a situation where you are forcing somebody to see your value, when to them you are not of value, because this is foreign currency for them. They can't do anything with you. But now the thing is that I need you to understand that that person is not wrong. Somebody is not wrong for not seeing value in you. I don't know if I'm speaking to somebody. They are not wrong for not seeing value in you because you are of foreign currency to them. So the minute you realize that you are of foreign currency in somebody's life, the biggest mistake that a lot of us make is that we force people to see that we are of value. You know, we are of value, but we are of value, yes, but not to them. You know, we are of value, yes, to ourselves and to others who understand. Or do you know what I can do with 200 pula? Do you know what I can do with this much money in Botswana? You are presenting yourself, or do you know what you can do with me? Mara, you are presenting yourself to somebody who does not even know what to do with you. You are presenting yourself to somebody who does not, you are speaking foreign language to them. You are absolutely hitting a brick wall because you are presenting yourself and you are forcing somebody to see value in you. We end up, we spend so much time in family meetings where the moms and the dads and the uncles will be saying, listen, this woman is a woman of value. This woman, you will never find a woman such as this. Well, a woman such as you is not what they want. A woman such as you, it's not that they're evil or anything like that, but they don't subscribe to a woman such as you. Yeah, you are of value to other people. Other people can see your value from a distance because they understand what 200 pula is and what 200 pula does. But to that person that you are still stuck with, trying to force them to see value in you, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do for them to see the value in you. So my thought as I was coming here was that, can we, because a lot of us lose ourselves in the process of wanting people to see the value in us, right? So much that we end up losing our self-esteem and the works because somebody failed to see what I am and what I have and the worth that I am. So we end up doubting ourselves. We end up believing lies about ourselves. You end up feeling like you are nothing. You end up feeling like you're not good enough. You're not worthy of love. You're not worthy of being appreciated. You're not worthy of this and that. And that is not the case. That is the point that I'm trying to make here, to say, listen, you are of value. Whether you are 200 randa or you are 200 pula, you are of value. But you are only at value to a place where you can be useful, right? You can't be of value everywhere. As a 200 pula, you can't be of value in Namibia. You can't be of value in South Africa. You can't be of value anywhere else but that very place where you are. So we owe it upon ourselves to find dwelling places for ourselves, to find comfortable places for ourselves to flourish in the value that we are, to flourish in that which God has given us, to flourish in, because it's the same as saying, I always give this example, like, it's a saying, I don't remember where I had it, but somebody was saying, it's a saying that goes like, we are all smart, but you can't measure the smartness of a fish by its ability. I'm paraphrasing, guys. This is not the exact quote how it goes, but it says something like you can't measure the wisdom of a fish or the strength of a fish by its ability to climb a tree. You understand? If we have a fish here and we have a dog here, or we have a fish here and we have a cat here, and we say ready, fire, go, climb a tree. Obviously, a fish is not gonna climb a tree, guys. A fish is a fish. If we now say in the water, ready, fire, go, fish, cat, swim, a cat is not gonna flourish in the water, guys. It's only gonna flourish on when it has to climb a tree. So basically, that is how life is. That is what we are doing. You are taking yourself as this value full thing, which is full of value, which is capable, which is talented, which is smart, which is brilliant, which is blessed, which is an all-rounder. You are taking that which you are and you're placing it in a place where you are setting yourself up for failure. You are setting yourself up for doom, because there where you are is not your rightful place. There where you are is not where you're going to flourish the most. Where you will flourish the most is not where you want to be, because we believe in God so much that we think that the brain that God has given us to think, to say, listen, I'm here where I am, I'm not of value, so I must move to where I'm where I'm full of value. Instead of us using our brain that God gave us, we would rather believe in God to change the situation around us for us to be valued where we are. Like, I could sit here and say, my faith does not allow me to shake. My faith is like a mustard seed. This puller will buy in South Africa in the name of Jesus. There's nothing which is impossible with my God. The first possibility that God ever made is to give you a brain. The first thing that God did, which is like this, which proves that there's nothing impossible with God, and we must exercise that. He gave you a brain, and you should be able to apply it. You should be able to use it to think, to say, listen, as a 200 rand or as a 200 puller, I am of no value where I am right now. I need to now find myself in a place where I'll be of value. Because it's the same as when you walk into a lion's den and you say, in the name of Jesus, the lion is not going to eat me. You don't know the type of prayer that the lion has been praying. The lion has been praying in the name of Jesus. Maybe the lion has been fasting for 3 days, and immediately when you come, the lion is breaking its fast and it's saying, in the name of Jesus, Lord, I thank you for this food. Then it starts eating you. Who is in the wrong? Who is in the wrong? So that is what we do, a lot of us. So it's just a thought that I had. And besides the fact that I just wanted to finish off my data from the Orange Network, shout out to Orange Network. They've been doing the most over here in Botswana. Besides the fact that I wanted to finish off my data, I really wanted to just put it out there to say, listen, guys, you are of value wherever you are seated right now. You are of value, but you need to find out where you will best optimize the value that is in you, where the value that is in you will be best optimized. Because where you are seated now, you could be worth more than this, but you are in a foreign place. You are sitting in a place where you cannot exercise or optimize your best of everything. Find yourself in places where your best is brought out, your very best is brought out. And before I lie, before I add sugar and spice and everything in between, I love you. Thank you so much for joining in on this live. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, guys, and I really appreciate the love that you're showing me. Thank you so much, Grace. I really apologize also, no, because I'm not one to read comments as I'm on the live, because I don't wanna lose focus. I just wanna finish what I was saying before I can even say anything. But yeah, I saw the comments and I appreciate you guys being here. God bless you. Yeah, see you on the flip side. Sharp.